Okay, we're presumably back. We'll see how long that lasts for. I just need to update the go live post real quick. You're just gonna have to put up with the sound of the walkers doing their cackling in the background. It's like that sometimes. Oh, it's good that I did this because I actually forgot to take out the fucking tracker shit at the end of the YouTube link. There we go. Alright, so back once again. It's the rhyme animal. The unfathomable. Ow, okay, I didn't see you up there. That's a problem. One that's fixable, I just need to take care of this fucking walker first. Can I get out here? Okay, good. I was sort of nervous that the slope there was going to make me slide down. Okay. I have gotten a dark fog. And shit does that do? It's magic, clearly. It's a sorcery, so I'm not going to be able to use it, but it creates a cloud of dark fog. Oh, that's the poison attack that I got hit with earlier. Alright, let's climb up these stairs. Cautiously, because it's a bunch of narrow spaces without much visibility. And I do not wish to be surprised. Oh, you're just having a real good time in there, huh? Where is this? Is this the room I was just in, but from a different angle? No, that's a different room. Alright, hang on, let's go in here and... interrupt this fucker. Now let's have a close look at you, chest. Oh, there you are, you're breathing. You're having your little sleep. Let me just fix that. Got a crest key. The grooves with the crest are enchanted. The door sealed with a powerful spell. Alright. Presumably this will unlock a door at some point. Keys tend to do that. Unless they're blanks. Okay, this is how I was supposed to get to, that one mage, as opposed to just firing arrows into their topmost. No, I can't get back down over that way. I do have to drop down that thing into that I was just in. Okay. Or not. Is that here? Yeah, that's here. Okay. Moving on. There are a bunch of ways one can go, and it is making me feel a little nervous that I'm going the wrong way. Oh, okay. So this is a nice little set piece that I almost fell off of. Big long alleyway with a couple mages at the end. Hi, excuse you. Good. Well, that's the captain energy right there. The big empty room with pillars and one absolutely, like, large but person-sized guy at the end of it standing in front of a door. Yeah, this is gonna be exciting. What do? You appear to be carrying a rock on a chain. Oh, the part where I said that you were person-shaped is wrong. Ooh, you're fun to look at. So you're kind of wearing bell bottoms. Let's start there. Let's start at the least horrifying part about you, is that you're wearing bell bottoms. And then at the waist you just kind of transform into a tumor. There's not a better way to phrase that, I don't think. With, like, what looks like part of the mast of a ship poking out of you. And you're wrapped up in chains from which you're swinging this massive rock. That's probably the anchor for the ship. Wow, you have a lot of health too. And you're kind of not registering damage. My hits are just sort of bouncing off of you. That's probably all the chains you're wrapped in, huh? Ow, that hurts very much. I should try to not get hit by that again. Can I backstab you? Not really. I can get behind you and hit you with the thing, but that doesn't really, like... It doesn't do the, like, visceral attack. Can I just run past you? Into the door you were guarding? I can. Um. Oh, well, it let me activate what was probably an elevator. I assume that that Abyss Walker came down on the elevator. Hey, are you gonna leave your stoop? I'll come all the way out here. Yeah, you're gonna leave your stoop. You're not afraid to leave your stoop at all. Wow, you're just gonna keep going. God damn, you should have rolled backward instead of to the side. Oof. That's a fun one. I wonder if Fury Sword might do better. I wonder if perhaps, Bosun? I'm gonna call them Bosun because they're made of parts of a ship. And that's a word I learned playing fucking, Return of the Obra Dinn. I wonder if Bosun cares about fire damage. Okay, so it wasn't that elevator, which is unfortunate, because if it were that elevator, I would be having a much easier run back. Hey. Hey. There we go. Roll through, motherfucker. Ow, okay. Ow, stop it. Stop doing it. I would have really enjoyed if there were another bonfire between here and there, but I think that we're just going to have to put up with bonfires being sparse around here. Or maybe I missed it. There were a couple of ways I could have gone and didn't. Possible the bonfire was in one of those. I really thought I was going to roll through that effectively. Like that. I did it right those other two times, just completely ate the first one. Not what you want, certainly not what I want. And sport you through the back meat. Oh, that's not the one I was aiming for, but sure, works. There we go. Then we're gonna come this way, up the stairs, up the other stairs, up a third flight of stairs. There's this asshole. We removed this asshole. I probably could have gotten away with just arrowing that maid from the ground like I did before. But I didn't do that. That's fine. Oh, okay. That's where that comes out. Sure, fine. I don't have to kill that mage. It's not important. I'm just gonna come back out here. I'm gonna get my fucking souls back. We're gonna not interfere with Bosun anymore, I don't think. I'm gonna go the other way and see what's the other way first. An elevator. Which goes up to... Yep, this is the place I thought the elevator was going to. Wow, that makes that so much easier. Okay. Wow, okay. I didn't think that's how that was going to go. Getting jumped by 5 walkers at once. Alright, this time I'm going to let you two come up here. Because I've learned my lesson about letting myself get ganged up on. Presumably. And now I can just take this elevator down. So that's nice and easy. We'll go get those souls back. Or actually, how about this? Come on. Hit the thing. There you go. I do like The fact that I can just kind of go, haha, I have range attacks too. The sequel to range attacks. So I don't have to fight Bosun, but apparently getting to that... Ooh, hi. No, I will not let you cover me in a poison cloud. Thank you. I dislike it very much that you're trying. But in order to progress, I think I have to get onto that other elevator that Bosun is guarding. So I'm just gonna let you come out here. And then just kind of juke around you. The elevator should be down already. It hit the switch. Yep. So let's just go up. Ooh, nope, we're not going up. We're going down. And sugar, we are going down swinging. Into what is clearly some kind of oubliette. Oh, here's the next bonfire, so that's good. Let's go ahead and crack a humanity and level this up. Reverse hollow wing. And kindle. Alright, we exit out into a large cave. Actually, it's a little bit earlier than I would ordinarily take the break. But, because we just hit the new bonfire and we're safe right here, I'm going to go ahead and use this opportunity to take the break. So, I am going to jet for just a little while and then be back. Before I do that, I wish to take this opportunity to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, the lives of people of color matter, that Palestinian, Congolese, Sudanese, Ukrainian, Iranian lives matter. There are many ways to be in solidarity with your fellow travelers upon this earth, and we like to push for direct mutual aid, as it helps people who are suffering right now suffer less, and people with a firm foundation under them don't need as big a lever to move the world. So on the break, I'm going to go to the mutual aid hashtag at my social media and boost what needs I can. I recommend that you take the opportunity to check out mutual aid initiatives in places you operate, both online and in NeedSpace, because the only way we get out of this is through. And the only way we get through this is together. In the meantime, maybe do a stretch or have a snack. Drink some water, hit the restroom, take your meds or whatever, do whatever self-care is useful to you. I'll do the same. And I'll see you back here in just a little bit. I'm not going to bring a Pokeball today. It's been a draining day. I don't want to... that feels like effort I don't want to put in. like to say that I don't understand it, but I absolutely do, and that's actually the thing that depresses me. Alright. I'm back. I'm out into this fucking cave. Oh, thank you. Not just a cave, the Chasm of the Abyss. It's probably a bad idea to run after this crystal lizard out into an open area. But no, turns out it's fine for a given value to find. There's definitely a whole bunch of abyss walkers over that way. Go ahead and use that stalagmite. Yes, stalagmite is on the ground. Stalactite hangs tight from the ceiling. As cover, so they don't get hit by the abyss bolt. And now we make our way further down. Do I need to pull out the skull lantern? Not really. It's not that dark. I would like it to be brighter, but that's just sort of the case all the time. There basically is not a video game that... there basically is not a video game that exists that I think is bright enough. Especially in, like, cave zones like this. I want it to... I understand, like, it's dark because it's trying to create a fucking atmosphere. I do get it. But, like, your player being able to see sort of, I feel should be a priority. Hey, let's have a look at this. I think I've talked about these before. But there's these folks at the bottom of the abyss. They look like the humanity item looks. But at this size we can see that it's just sort of a person shape with a torso-less head and neck. Oh, are they coming to attack me? No, they just kind of walk through me. I mean, that does hurt. I don't know if the intention is to attack. Hello, do you realize you are causing me damage and distress? Because you are. I'm afraid I must defend myself. Yeah, blocking doesn't do shit. I'm just gonna run backwards and heal before I get back into that. Actually, can I just kind of bow you apart from a distance? I love the sound it makes when the arrow impacts this smoking orb of nothing. It's just like, boom. And they do, as one might guess, drop humanity. Hey, I've never seen an illusory floor before. That's neat. I hate it. Hey, let's talk about another thing I've never seen. Well, no, I have seen this. This is that fucking Cheshire cat that I insulted and then therefore didn't get to talk to, in the main forest area previously. But they're doing some Cheshire cat shit now, being a little bit ahead of me and then vanishing. Well, they disappeared again. Where'd they go? I do not see them. So I'm just gonna have to deal with that. Presumably bleed won't work on these. I can't imagine they have blood. I'm not gonna go further down the chasm. I'm gonna go through this doorway first, where there is an elevator. Let's see where it goes to. Although I think I know. It's going quite a ways up. And this comes out back in the Royal Wood? Yeah. Where Artorias was. Where... That's a hell of a shortcut. Right. So... That was a pleasant little side trip. At least I know I can get back to the surface whenever I need to. In the meantime, let's continue moving down the chasm. They don't give out much souls. Oh, hi. When killed, the humanity things. Do I want to go over there? If I drop down here, I can't really get back. Like, there's not a way back up to where I am. So, before we make an unretractable move, let's go check out that other path. Go ahead and drink my drink. Need to be a little more cautious, I think, of the things that can damage on contact. The fact that I take a step forward with every wave of my blade does not really help. And I'm not certain if that's a pyromancy or a sorcery, but it is called Black Flame. And that appears to clear out the area. Alright, let's jump. Hey, do you respawn? Can't say I enjoy that very much. I guess humanity is persistent. Like Gurren Lagann. Alright. Drop down here to where there are a bunch more of these. Humanity monsters. Mankind the Mutilator. Just drop down over here, I guess. They help me carving.
Help me.
Oof, okay. That was a bit farther distance than I thought it was going to be. That puts me back here, where I cleared out all those humanities previously. Was there another way down over here that I missed? I presume so, because there's not really a way back. Yeah, we can go this way up to the other side of the chasm. Oh, I think that was a mistake. Yeah, I did that wrong. That's okay. I was busy exploring. I don't know why, but I've been thinking a lot about Bartle's taxonomy the last few days. Part of it is that I saw a thing about Inscription. I was reminded Inscription existed, and there's an interesting way that like the four scribes sort of map on top of Bartle's taxonomy really well. I should probably describe what the fuck it is, huh? So Bartle's taxonomy is a game theory thing. It's Not the YouTube channel, just general, the idea. Which proposes that you can break gamers into roughly 4 categories, depending on the reasons for which they play games. I think I'm going to mess up the specifics of it, but it's generally set into explorers who like exploring the world and learning about the lore of a game, killers who like doing PvP shit, achievers who like climbing leaderboards and getting points, and I forget what it's called, min-maxers who just like shattering a game apart. Oh no, that's not correct, because the min-maxers are sort of fit in with the achievers. The people who play games for like social purposes beyond just PvP, which is social of a kind. I might say that if that's your only interaction with sociality is PvP, then, you know, maybe do a different thing. I feel like I've explored this whole pile. This entire cavern area, I feel like I've explored all of it. Is there a space where I can jump further down? Oh, yeah, that's why those prism stones are there, to let me know I can use this unbelievably rickety-looking pillar as a way to get across. Great. Not terrifying at all. As a gamer horoscope, it's not particularly bad. We tend to think of ourselves as explorers more because we like poking into the hidden corners of a world map as much as possible. Oh hey, fog door. Cool and good. I am certain what's behind it is not incredibly terrifying. So, I know that there is a secret down here, something that I absolutely want to interact with. And I don't know if I go into here if I will be going past the point of no return for that. But I also don't want to stop and look it up right now. Where are we at? Well, I did step through the fog door and it went to a cutscene. Before us is a massive cliff. Oh, hey, it's that gross hand that grabbed us before. We're being grabbed again. And now we're on the ground. And out from the darkness. Ooh, you got like dinosaur legs, but also that's clearly your big gross hand. Some very impressive horns. And listen, I'm a fan of impressive horns. A nice big foo-foo tail. Oh, this is Manas, Father of the Abyss. As opposed to Manos, the Hand of Fate. Wow, I died like pretty instantly. Alright, because I think that is the final boss of the area, I am going to look up the thing I want to look up. Because I would feel really bad if I missed it. These are giant humanities. We fought those. Okay. I was supposed to follow that cat a little bit further than I followed them. Which is fine, I just need to get back to where that cat was previously. Actually, is it easier for me to... I think it is. Hang on, I'm just gonna go back. Uh-oh, this is going to lead me up right to where Bosun is, isn't it? Yeah, hi. I'm just gonna dip out on you some more. Ooh, hey, poison damage. Oh, right, I forgot Bosun follows you out this far. That's unideal. I'm just gonna run away. Okay, I didn't get so far in the running away portion. I did die before running too far. Fuck it, I'm just gonna try it the way I should have tried it. Which is not Ulysseal Township. It's the Cavern of the Abyss. There we go. And let's see. I think I go off over this way first. Ow, right. I go over this way first, where I completely forget that there's a mage over here that can throw the abyss bolts at me. And then I do remember that I'm going to be fine as long as I keep that stalagmite between me and that. And then I try to tank the multi-hit attack from one of the walkers and lose all my poise and die. So that was a fun experiment. I'm going to go turn the overhead light on in this room so that I can see. One moment. I don't know if I was audible. That whole section coming back from break, because I was supposed to hit the button on the stream deck, and I think I might not have. That'll be fun to learn later. You didn't miss much. I talked about Bartle's taxonomy a little bit. Ugh, damn. Okay. I need to lure those out instead of doing what I'm doing. Would that be... no, I'll deal with that later. It probably would be, but I shouldn't do it right now because it would be too much effort. Alright, one at a time. First you. No. We'll just recover that pool of souls, even though it is not that many souls. Because again, I died very quickly. Alright, and all that's left is you. Is that the way it came up? Yes, it is. I'm trying to find that place that we were at just a little while ago with the elevator that leads back up to the surface. Because there's a hidden door there that I wish to go through. Because there is an important thing on the other side. That's where the humanities first pop up. I guess it's useful to look for the smoke. Hey, get down here. Oh, you did. I sort of didn't expect you to. Thanks. Alright, so not across there. We need to find that spot to fall down in. I suppose I could just go back to that bonfire and warp back to the go back to that bonfire and warp back to the first bonfire and just go back to where Artorias was and do that way. And if I end up looking around here for too long, then I might just do that because it'll be extraordinarily easier. In the meantime, I'm just sort of rolling around picking up a whole bunch of humanity. Oh, I wasn't aware you could do that. Good for you. Happy for you. There's an area down here that's going to be full of fucking smoke that will let me know it's in a safe place to land, and it's not there. I think that is a bummer. Is it up this way? Oh, yes it is, actually. That's where the... Okay. I didn't find the place to drop to, but I came at it the other direction, and it's fine. Apparently you can knock humanity off a cliff. Alright. We've gone through the hidden door back here. There's a very, very important NPC over there surrounded by these humanity ghosts. So we're just going to clear out the humanity ghost real quick. And here in the middle of a circle of entrapment, we have a dog with a sword in its mouth. We have absolved ourselves of the death of Sith by saving them in the past so that we could kill them in the future. That's not how absolution works, I don't think. What was that shield we picked up? It's called Cleansing Shield, I think. Caduceus, cracked. Did I miss it, or is it just at the bottom? It's just at the bottom. Cleansing Great Shield. Artorias, deeply scarred by the Abyss, used this to form a barrier to protect his compatriot Sith. Although this drains the shield, its magic defense remains high. Which, yes it does. It's got like 80% damage reduction on basically everything except lightning. There are a lot of situations in which that would be terribly useful. Not right now. So you can... It would be wild to luck into. It's something you kind of have to decide to do. But you can do this DLC before having the fight with Sif in the main timeline. And the thing about that is that Sif recognizes you. And you share a moment, and then you kill him anyway. Alright. I think... Whoop. Okay, what? Okay, I hit a button I shouldn't have hit, clearly. That's not how that should look. One moment. Just gonna... There we go. Right, I'm gonna head back down the terrifyingly busted pillar. And I don't know, I think we don't need to fuck with the humanities down here at all. I think we can just avoid them and jump directly into the boss fight. Let's just go ahead and do that. We do still have to have the cutscene so that Manas can drag us with his massive hand. And we'll try and do a little better this time. Wow, those hits do like AoE damage, huh? They're not as big. Okay. I've lost control entirely of the camera and have no idea what the fuck that attack was. So that's cool. Alright. So, we didn't do better. Let's get off of Gold Tracer and go back to our bug leg. To see if that's going to do us any easier. I think I'm just going to avoid the things. I think I'm just not going to, like... I think I am simply going to choose to not be attacked. Were it me, it would be very simple. I think there's like one or two like walkers out here that I'm going to have to take care of so that I get jumped on my way. But the humanities are easy to walk around. You can see out there the 3 seashells where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, I'm gonna get like witch bolted once or twice running away, but that's fine. Sometimes it is like that, and you take a witch bolt to the back. Alright, I'm gonna jump in, traverse the white light, I'm gonna skip the cutscene from now on. And we're just gonna see how much damage we can get in on Manus, Father of the Abyss. That is a grab, huh? That's why I lost control of the camera, because it was a grab. You are really a fan of these big leaping attacks, huh? I'm not knocking it, they seem to be working for you, and that I'm dying a whole bunch. God, Gold Tracer does so much more damage. Like, to call it significantly more damage would be a massive understatement. Alright, how about I just stay as far back as possible? How about that? Is there an edge for me to fall off of here, or... No, there's like plenty of room to maneuver. Need to remember to do so. I didn't expect that to be able to move that far. Alright, so we've learned this is not the ideal weapon to use. So let's change back to Gold Tracer. Maybe Manus, Father of the Abyss is like really, really sensitive to bleed damage. Who knows? He sort of doesn't look like he has blood, which by the strictures of the Alien franchise means that we can't kill him. But, you know, we can try. Is that alien or is it predator? If it bleeds, we can kill it. I am pretty sure it's alien, but I'm second guessing myself. Ow, okay. No. Please, please, please quit throwing witch bolts at me. Please stop doing that. I do not enjoy it. Alright. So, now that we know we have a lot of room to maneuver, and we know the correct weapon to use, and we can relatively well remember what the wind up for the grab attack looks like. Hopefully this can go a little bit better. Which it is. We're down to like a fifth, taking off a fifth of Manas's health by now. Alright, so that was the grab attack, and I did not realize that I was not far enough away to not get hit by the follow-ups. So that's good and fun and good. Point and reload. Squidoperidoid. I think I'm best served just like waiting for that hand attack. And then you jump in the air and do that last one. That'll give me some opportunity to run in and get hits. There we go. Alright, this is going well. Ow! That's a really long reach. You were like all the way on the other side of the arena. Damn. I hate that. Uh-oh, you're doing magic. Well, that hurt, but it is survivable. Another more different magic, also survivable. Yeah, I think I'm best served just waiting for you to overreach with your massive hand attack and then just getting your digits. Hey Manus, can I get your digits? No, it's just that I'm new in town and I don't know a lot of people, you know. You seem cool, except that you're trying to, you know, kill me with this magic. But I don't know, if you ever felt like not killing me with Abyss magic, we can hang out. The bar's on the fucking ground. Okay, I can just dodge roll through that attack. Raise. Oh, are you just gonna keep doing your magic if I stay far enough away from you? Yeah, it looks good. I mean, that makes sense. That's also what I would do and provably have done. Like, fortunately, those aren't difficult attacks to dodge. But on the other hand, I do have to be close. It means that I can't be close enough to hit you. Did not manage to dodge through that one. Oh, that's new and hurt a lot. Just like a straightforward attack. Just like throwing a whole bunch of projectiles at me. Did not enjoy. Wish you wouldn't. That is a really narrow window to get that roll. Oh, that was the grab attack. Fuck. Okay. No, it's fine. Here's what I do. Run away. Just run away. Make sure I get my heals in, then come back. Manus is down to, like, not much health. This is doable. Yeah, that was the one with the big reach. Right, the one with the long wind-up is the big reach. Okay. No, that's the rage attack. Okay. I survived, surprising myself. And possibly every single person I've ever known. Oh, yes, thank you. Please fall down. Don't have another phase. I wouldn't like it if you did. Soul of Manus. Got 10 humanity off of that, and something like 60,000 souls. And Dusk. You remember how we were sent here to find Dusk? If you didn't, we were. Here she is. You okay? I'm sure it was unbelievably scary, but, like... It's fine now for a given value of fine. She doesn't appear to be particularly consolable at the moment. Is there somewhere I can go from here? Or do I need to just keep speaking with Dusk until she... Oh, hang on. There's a bonfire. This will probably help. She's in shock, and shock lowers your body temperature, I think. So let's get the bonfire lit and get you warmed up. Alright, the bonfire probably just isn't big enough. So let's just eat a few humanity real quick. Oh, there it is. Thank you, I know. Offer humanity and reverse hollowing. Or maybe that's it. Maybe the fact that we're hollow is putting her off. we go. The fire is as large as we can make it. We don't look like undead anymore, even though we still are. No, she is still down. Let me make triply sure that there's nothing I need to do here besides just piecing out. I'm just gonna click into the wiki zone. No, I did the fight. I want to make sure Dusk is okay. Oh, apparently you can summon Sif for this battle. I would have really liked to do that. Anyway. The boss fight entry does not have the answer I am looking for. So we're just going to type in Dusk of Ulasil. She appears in the cast of Peter Sajman. Once saved from the abyss, her summon sign will reappear, summoning spot in the base. And apparently there's nothing else I need to do. Here. Okay. She'll be fine once she wakes up. That's not something we have control over. Let's just go back to the sanctuary. Hey, Elizabeth.
I have awaited thee. Thou hast rescued Princess Dusk and rid us of that terrible primeval human, even halting the spread of the abyss. I salute the grandeur of thine enterprise. Please allow me to express my gratitude. I thank thee, as do we all.
Received 3 Elizabeth mushrooms.
I will remember thee, but I will keep thy story to myself. This is the best way, for thou art come from a time far ahead. No one will sing thy praises, but yet thy greatness shall live on, for it shall be my purpose to remember all thou hast done for us.
Great.
May the flames guide thee.
So, of note, Artorias gets all the credit for doing that shit we just did. Even though apparently Artorias fucked up, fell to the abyss, and just sort of sat mindlessly attacking whoever in that little minaret for a while. All right. And as I was going through the wiki pages I was looking at, I was informed that in fact you can fight the dragon now. By heading back down to that basin. Hey Chester, I defeated the Lord of the Abyss.
Oh, for Juniper's sake, put some spring into your step. So long.
Alright. What a jerk. I get that you're also upset from having been dragged in time, but one of us is trying to resolve the situation. And I'm not going to get this in one go, the dragon fight, I don't think. But I am going to try. I'm going to jump down there, get absolutely moved, and then we're going to call the stream. Did I spend any of those 60,000 souls I got from Nanos between then and now? No, I didn't. You would think I'd have learned a lesson. Yup. I'm gonna look up how to do that, and we'll do it next time. Because it's just about time to wrap up. So, oh, I'm down here, am I? Is Dusk still down here, or did she manage to make her way out? No, it looks like she's gone. Alright, so let's go back to the sanctuary. And I'll save at that bonfire so that I don't spawn here again. And we'll do our sign off. Thank you so much for joining me. Anyone who is joining me. I hope that you are having a good time in the time and space that you occupy. Pardon me, I've been Remy of the Free Association. This is at the moment the only way that we can reasonably make income. So hey, if you've watched the stream all the way through, and you've enjoyed it, you have a little money to spare, our PayPal link is in the description. It is paypal.me/AKA Hayling, Hayling. And apart from that, I think that's everything. Tomorrow we're gonna try and kill that dragon. We'll wrap up whatever little bits and bobs there are here in Ulasil, and then head back to do the same thing in Lordran, and be on our way to wrapping up this game. We'll probably finish it this week. There's really no good reason to think we wouldn't. We've done most of the things. I still need to kill Gwendolyn. I'll go do that. Yeah, that's it. Well, until tomorrow. I love you. I want you to stay alive. Take care of yourself and look out for each other. And I'll